So last week we did a mouse review, and now I feel like I should do an E100 review. Well, not so much a review, but we're going to be playing 3 games in it and just talking through it. Maybe I'll do an actual full-on review like later on, but not anytime soon. Because in my review of the mouse, I did say that the E100 is basically just better, and the whole entire line is better as well. So let's see how it stacks up in game. Now we are going to be using the big gun, and I do have the small gun also unlocked, which we will be using. As you can see, I can just mount it here, and the ammo loadout of something like this. But we are going to be using the big gun for a game, and then we'll move on to using the small gun for probably the other 2, maybe. Now, the really nice thing about the E100 and obviously the mouse is that it gets stupid amounts of ammo, especially considering that this reload time is quite long. So you're not really going to run out of shells. So we have 1535. We have the setup of HP Turbo and Rammer. I'm pretty sure this was exactly the same as the mouse that I've done. And also the field mods on the mouse are just going to, or on the E100, are going to be exactly the same as the mouse. So literally you can copy them exactly how they are. Anyway, let's begin. Well, we're on Sand River. Yeah, not really the best of maps. I mean, we can try and go up to the south, I guess. But, I mean, dispersion-wise, like, this isn't too bad. You could use a V-stab on it, but honestly, most of the time you can be fighting close quarters, so it's not going to make much of a difference. But, like, look at the size difference. Look at it compared to the Kran. Actually makes the Kran look like a toy tank. Ugh. Let's see if we can shoot anyone in the mid. We'll continue moving, but we may get an opportunity to shoot someone in a second. Also, another fun thing about this tank, obviously it being a 150mm caliber gun, you can overmatch quite a few things with AP. Not loads, but quite a few things you can overmatch. Not bad. Right, let's see if we can get a shot on this 140 maybe. This is the concept, which is pushing up. Which is, I mean, we're going to need heat for, to shoot him, I think. The exactly same thing goes for the E100 as it does to the mouse. Like, you can over-angle that turret to stop people from shooting it, so that it's not just a flat entrance to the tank. I've also just realised that wasn't a Kran, that was an Emil 2, but, you know, same tank, right? Let's see. He's going to put 1 or 2 here into my lower plate, yep. But at least we are somewhat hull down here now. We're kind of out of the way of everyone. We just need to be patient to make them push, if they're going to. So Mil 2 needs to stop overpeaking like this though. I don't even know how this game's going to actually play out. But our team's pushed through the middle, but it's not really very good. To be fair, I don't think we could have got like a worse map for this tank, to be fair. But this is actually a horrible map for this tank. Well, this is wonderful. Very, very fun and enjoyable gameplay. And as long as we just keep our lower plate covered, we should be okay. Of course you pen it, man. Like, why wouldn't you? The one problem with the E100 is this little bar thing up here. Like, everyone will be able to pen this. This is only like 200 millimeters thick, I think. Something like that. And of course, everyone you come up against will just somehow pen it. Like, without fail. But if you try and shoot it... good luck. I'm more amazed that we actually even hit that. I can't even push forwards because I will just die. I have that E3 here, so he's slowly pushing forwards. Didn't go anywhere close to where I wanted it. But yeah, it wouldn't really make any difference which gun we use. I mean, maybe the smaller gun with APCR would have been nicer at distance, but it's not really going to change the outcome of the game. Yeah, very nice. I mean, 2k out of this game, I'll take it. Like, it's better than nothing. Like, I was genuinely expecting a lot worse than this. Like, considering how the game started. Yeah. Oh well. Well, we had a wonderful time on Sand River. Unfortunately, the tank is just too slow for Sand River. Anyway, let us now go and use the gun that probably everybody should be using, which is the smaller gun, but has more DPM. I mean, I have 20 AP, but that's only because there's so many shells in this tank. Well, at least this map's a bit better for the tank. We're on Mannerheim line. And we have a 60 TP that appears to just be lost. Yep. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, this gun is a lot better. We also have a TVP that decides that he wants to be a scout, so that's fine. You know, it's very normal in World of Tanks. Yes. Can I actually get a shot on this guy? Not really. But yeah, this gun is what you should really be using in the E100. Although, you know, if it kind of up for debate, like, you could use the other one as well, like the big gun, but most of the time you probably want to have the small gun, just because more DPM, kind of the sweet spot in the alpha damage. Like, it gets 530 alpha, so it's exactly the same as the E75, but just better DPM. So it's actually very, very nice, this gun. Of course, that one goes low because, you know, why wouldn't it? Well, I think we're going to have to go forwards here. I will try and get... I don't know, man. Like... Please, more of my shells. Just go nowhere close where I'm aiming them. There we go. Hopefully this guy. Love RNG in this game. It's really good. Do they have any... They have a Foch 155. I don't know where that is. I'm guessing he's just sitting at the back here. There's also the Leo 1 at the back over there as well. He's a bit of a problem. I also cannot remember whereabouts you can shoot from. I think it's like there. Ally IS-7 drowned. Wonderful. Now this guy's going to drown, right? Actually, we can kill him before he does. I honestly don't know. Like, recently, my shots just don't go anywhere close to where I'm aiming them. It doesn't matter if I use V-stab, IAU. Literally, I could set the entire tank up for full gun handling. Doesn't matter. Shots will still just dip into the ground for no reason at all. I mean, now we need to try and defend the base, so... The forces are way over there. Also, what is this E100 doing? Oh, there's the E100. Hopefully we can actually deal with this guy. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how that penned. Okay. Right, will he kill him, or... Oh, please game, give me more complete bullshit RNG, man. Hello. I don't know. I don't know. There's nothing more that you can do. Like, genuinely, just welcome to World of Tanks. This is basically every single game. Your shells don't go where you aim them, and you just either lose 15-5 or win 15-5. At least the game lasts 6 minutes instead of the usual 3. I mean, look, let's, you know what? We'll go for full, you know, like, Ventrammer V-Stab. See if this makes any difference whatsoever. We'll even go with the directive as well. Actually, you know what? No, we'll go with a rammer directive. Maybe this will solve all my issues with it, with the tank. So, we're now on Himmlesdorf. We do still have the Ventrammer V-Stab. We didn't change it. Barely any difference in the dispersion. I won't lie. Like, 268v4 is being very aggressive. What's our AP pen? 65. Not great AP pen, but not completely useless. Good old armor not hit. Don't worry, it's a tank. I mean, it's not made out of armor or anything like that. What is this? Very interesting Mino player. See, look, we've done critical damage. Do you see how critical it was? Very critical. You can barely move now. I mean, maybe we can get a shot onto this guy if he peeks out too much. The annoying thing is that he can spot me through the dead tank wreck. So, I mean, I can spot him as well, but... I mean, surely this guy gets, like, bored in a second and tries to peek out. I mean, this guy, our 268v4, has got himself into a very, very bad situation. I mean, he's now going to die to a VZ or IS-7, whatever's over that way. The VZ and IS-7 are pushing. And I would like to try and kill this Kran. Which is probably not going to happen. You just can't make it up. You actually cannot make it up with some of the stuff that happens. Very intelligent 277 player. Yep. Yep. I mean... I don't know what to say. Easy V-stab gaming there. Not a lot more we can get out of this game though. Like, we can try and go over to the other side of the map, but it's just not really going to make much difference, to be honest. Would Turbo have helped us out? Maybe. Probably not. Honestly. Like, probably wouldn't have made much difference. Well, there you go. 3,000 damage. Amazing. At least the game lasted 5 minutes. It is quite funny, though, how I have a better reload time than the 277 with more alpha. I'm also going to take like 5 of this and 10 of these. And maybe not. Something like that, actually. There you go. Dirty gold spammer, but there you go. So at the end of that, we get a whopping 2.4k average damage. I mean, maybe it's not even worth using this, and I should actually use IAU. Should we try it? You know what? Let's try it. And we'll even put the directive on. Oh, no, we won't, because it won't really make any difference. We'll try this and see what this does. Play one more game. As you can see, dispersion has improved. Yes. I mean, basically the same, but maybe it's a little bit better. Who knows? So yeah, maybe I'll just use this from now on. I mean, if the gun's going to hit more, that's all I care about. To be fair, maybe I should try this on different... What are you doing? Why have you stopped? Okay, thank you so much. CS63 and VZ55 are pushing this way. I would like to try and get a shot off on these in a second. See? IAU gaming. Look at that. To be fair, this guy might actually struggle. I was going to say, struggle to pen me, but apparently not. Because he doesn't actually have that much pen with APCR. Like, APCR is actually kind of an issue against this vehicle. If that E5, like, pokes up too far, we might be able to shoot him. Ooh. Hello. What are you doing? I just hit the keyboard. Lovely. No, we can't shoot that. That's fine. Interesting. I won't lie. That is, we'll track him. Try and help him out. Very good. Unfortunately, I get 50-50 spotting, which is kind of annoying. I mean, we're getting the high rolls, which is lovely in comparison to this E100 at least. Didn't high roll the pen though. There's the gorilla again. You gonna peek this? Maybe. Perhaps. That is a problem. I won't lie. That is a problem. Kind of need to try and help this guy out as much as we can. We should be okay. There we go. Now this guy's a one-shot. I meant the enemy, but, you know, that guy as well, I guess. Beautiful. Oh, lovely. I was saved. My team did something. Imagine. We actually went through his upper hole there. I'm not gonna lie. At the moment, this is by far the best setup. That was a bad shot. I thought he was going higher up. I didn't think he was coming down. Oh. I was going to say, like, we're winning this, like, pretty easily. It looks like, you know, it's just a slaughter, but it's actually not at the moment. Oh, I don't have a shot on this guy, but I might be able to get one in a second. No, I won't. That's kind of an issue, actually, because I can't... I can push this guy, though. Well, this is a benefit of having a very, very heavy tank. I can just kind of push him out the way. I may go back again in a second. Hello! And go around this. Lovely. Yeah, I don't really feel like you need HP. I might actually try this setup out on some other tanks as well. This is going to hurt. Yeah. So, not the best, because we get 50-50, whether it's spotting and tracking for the marks, but that was just awful. What was that? I mean, sure, it wasn't fully aimed, but I mean, come on, game. Okay. It's still an E3? Hmm. Oh yes, we love the E3s. Like, the lower plate that's barely pennable. But don't worry, nerf its view range and hit points. Yeah, no. That's the thing that we need to nerf. Also nerf the Bigetto, because the Bigetto is very, very overpowered. Obviously. Nice. Might even... We're not able to get a second shot in. I mean, that was a good game. That was a very, very nice game. Didn't even get 86k. We did complete a mission, but... Yeah, that wasn't too bad. The E100. Yes, it's better than a mouse. Probably not worth using this. So, you can save yourself some credits and XP. By not getting the big gun. Just go with the small gun. And you should be good. I recommend this setup. Because it works. I don't know. Turbo doesn't really make much of a difference on this thing. It's kind of unfortunate. I mean, we can actually go and get this field mod so that we go a little bit faster. Yeah. I mean, sure, it, you know, HE damage will do a bit more and whatnot, but it's worth it. But yeah, that's the E100. I don't really have anything else to say. At least we're up to 3,000 average now. So don't get a big gun. Use the small gun. Fire full APCR if you can. And if not, just go like 50-50. Like AP and APCR. Because it gets enough shells anyway. And use this setup. Unless you want a turbo. In which case then... I don't know. Use something else. Like ditched events or IAU. Something like that. Yeah. See you in the next one.